Yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another edition of Daily Crypto with Paul. And if you're new here, this is that channel where we bring you cryptocurrency news. News around cryptocurrency on a daily basis. And we also look at some technicals of the Bitcoin. Because once you know what Bitcoin is going to do, you have an idea of what some of the other altcoins will do. And today is quite interesting because we have a lot of amazing news, like the partnership between Audius and TikTok, and we also see Solana doing well because Solana project, they have a lot of amazing things going on for them. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get updates. And without wasting much time, let's dive in. Let's go to the news, then we'll quickly look at Bitcoin charts, and we'll call it a day. Thank you so much, guys. Let's dive in. Yep. So as usual, we start with CoinDesk. Of course, this is the Poly Arc issue. We've looked at it already, and Demanik is saying that Bitcoin range bounds near 50k and resistance and they support at 40k. Okay, so but all these are technical news. We'll look at a brief of Bitcoin chart. Okay, so there's no problem. Now we say audio, the market cap of audio surges past $1 billion as TikTok Audius partnership was announced. Okay, Audius is the company behind audio. Audio is a token, and of course this morning audio surged like crazy. When I woke up this morning, I looked at the chart of audio and I quickly got in at some reasonable point. Of course, looking at the chart and seeing it was about to take off, and I was able to make some at least some little amount of gain there. And I was still, of course, I took out of some at some point, but I'm really planning to now go in. I knew audio. I always invested in audio. I've invested in audio before the short pullback we had. I was invested in audio, and now with this announcement with TikTok, I want to tell you, for one reason or the other, audio is really going to pump. Okay, even if Bitcoin goes down, this guy has a very strong fundamental. So it might not pump on a daily basis. Of course, it might not really pump now. It might take a while, but this guy is going to eventually pump, and it's just so cheap. Currently, it's about $3. It had traded for $4 at some point. So audio. You want to really check it out. If you have some spare cash and you are really looking at the long term, going into audio is very good. Then I think that's the major news we have from here. There are a lot of super amazing things, but I don't want to bore us because a lot of super amazing things keep happening in the cryptocurrency space daily. So let's go to Cointelegraph and see what Cointelegraph has. Of course, very important news. Fitch. Okay, Fitch is like one of these analyst economics business firm, or let me just put it that way, that looks at countries and try to analyze their financial standings. So they are telling El Salvador that because El Salvador is accepting Bitcoin, it will pose risk to local insurers. Okay, basically, of course, a lot of people have been coming to attack El Salvador for accepting Bitcoin. So anyway, that is that. And I think this is really, but they said Alibaba launches NFT marketplace for copyright trading. Okay, super amazing. Alibaba is doing things already on the blockchain, and I think these are the major things we have from here on Cointelegraph. Let's go over to Bitcoin.com news. I'm trying to be very brief, very important news only. Okay, so it says that Bitcoin.com here is saying that the green shoots of recovery sprout for Bitcoin miners report. Of course, they are seeing that miners are beginning to come back into the Bitcoin game. Why? Because of course, after the deep fall and the old China Ford, China was trying to push some miners away from their place, and after the crash, some miners just really went off the grid. But now we are seeing miners are beginning to come back, and I think then a very interesting one, Solana joins the top 10 cryptocurrency. Solana is one of the amazing projects. It's the fastest blockchain I know of currently. I'm a blockchain developer. I write codes on blockchain. Solana is the fastest, faster than Ethereum, faster than Cardano, faster than whatever you can imagine. So, and super amazing for Solana to be on top 10. Solana really got to $70 today. I bought Solana at $2, although I really sold long ago. I think I sold Solana at about $14 or something. I made some reasonable gain on Solana, but now Solana is $70. So painful, but I'm really planning to buy again. Why? Because I looked at the chart and it really looks good if Bitcoin holds. Of course, it has pulled back to go and retest the all-time high already, so, and I know from there it might consolidate and then shoot up. And there's this trend I really know. This is on a fundamental level, not technical. There's this trend I really look at. I've seen this trend so many times. I've been on chart for days and days on the crypto market. When I see this particular trend, after a while that coin shoots up. I saw it for Aave, I saw it for BNB, I saw it for so many of these coins, and Solana seems to be doing that pattern right now. Okay, of course, Bitcoin will really be a very big determinant in that but I really trust Solana is gonna do well, so I'm gonna pick up some Solana for myself. Then let's check the daily Odo. The daily Odo, okay, there's not much news from the daily Odo here, so I think that's how we'll stop on the news today. Okay, and if you have questions, you can leave them in the comment section. I'm gonna answer. I don't want to bore you too much. Let's go down to the Bitcoin chart and see what Bitcoin is doing. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Bitcoin chart. And of course, pardon me for using all these indicators. Of course, I also use indicators sometimes to check whether we have a golden cross, or I mean the bear cross, death cross actually. So I use indicators to check sometimes, but really I can do away with them. Just ignore them. We basically don't need them in smart money concept. So on a summary, I don't want to go too deep to start saying technical terms that's gonna bore you, but Bitcoin is still not looking bad. Meaning it is not looking bad yet. So a lot of people are panicking already. I mean, there's nothing to panic about here. This guy moved from $38 to like 40 something dollar, and it's still on point. That's not really done bad, and it really doesn't look yet as if it's gonna do so bad. Of course, we see this very big candle here, which I mean, literally we can take it as a sign of weakness. And then of course we might really expect us to break that structure and really go down, but as long as we don't break this 44k region, we don't break below the 44k region, then there's no much. I mean, if we break below the 44k region, then 30k, I said 30k, 40k is a very good point to high. 40k to 38k region is a very good point to high. Bitcoin going to those regions, of course, a lot of altcoins will get wrecked. A lot of altcoins will get wrecked. So I think this is basically the summary of it for the Bitcoin. So we just really want to watch. For now, Bitcoin is not looking totally bad, although there's this sign of weakness already that we might really go down some more, and probability of going down is a little higher because of the sign of weakness. We can see this long red candle with substantial volume. Then if we really break the 44k region, which I don't pray we break, we will really look at going back to 40k or 38k region. Anything below that region, my brother, we need to get out of our positions. But this guy could really just go up because he's really doing nice. I think it even created liquidity to the upside. I mean, I think it created because of that double. You can see whenever when we have this double, what are they calling it? Yeah, it's very close points. Okay, I think about the $100 and more gap. Whenever we have double weeks, I mean below above it there's liquidity kind of. So not to bore you with so much time, but this is a summary of the Bitcoin. We can break down. If we break down below 44k, then we are going to 40k, 38k region. If we don't, we most likely we just come back up. The super amazing. So what should you do with some of the altcoins you are holding? A lot of these altcoins have good looks. Okay, so if you are holding very interesting things like Doge, which of course might be very foolish, but I really believe you should just be patient with your position and watch until because Bitcoin breaks 44k before we might really want to get out of some. But just hold and be patient with your position. If you are holding some of the coins that have already pumped up, then you might also want to be careful because some of those coins might be retracing back to fill other blocks or to close gaps from long candles that they formed already. So you have to be very careful with them. Or you can join the crypto native group and post the name of the coin. We review them together to see. All right, guys. I think that's basically it for today. I mean, that's basically it for today. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So that's it on Daily Crypto with Paul for today. Thank you so much for coming. And as always, don't get wrecked. Okay, subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell, and thank you so much. Bye.